Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to give you my weekly tarot forecast and advice, and this forecast is for every zodiac sign and for the week starting from April 25th and it's going to be already May until May 1st, 2022. Things you need to know, things you need to consider, pay attention to, how the week is going to go for you, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel in order not to miss your weekly tarot forecast and advice. And you can also get your personalized tarot readings and your forecast monthly, weekly. Follow all the links below. Go to my website, lisaspirit.com. That's a place where you can find all available readings and sessions with me. Okay, but let's start. I'm continuing using my eliminated tarot deck. And the first zodiac sign we have is Aries. So what should Aries expect for the last week of April? All right, we have Three of Cups. That's how it looks. Beautiful card. And it's a nice week for Aries. Finally, I know Aries, you've been struggling for the month of April. It's been a bit challenging. So last week of April looks like it's gonna be fun and interesting for you. First of all, you see there's three ladies here, three women here, and this week it is a good week to be around your friends, to be around your girlfriends, spend more time with them, meet with them, just in general to be in the environment and around people whom you can trust, who can support you, who love you, who accept who you are. So like it should be a very supportive environment and people you can trust and you can share lots of things and they can help you as well. And those people, they can bring you clarity. So if you struggle, if you need a person with whom you can share all your thoughts and feelings and emotions and you do need support, go to your friends. They can help you a lot this week, and being around them, it's actually even going to be better for you. So my dear Aries, this week is actually a good week for celebrations, for parties, to celebrate something. Have a night out with your girlfriends, have some fun, go somewhere, go to a dinner, have a sleepover together. It's like something about friends again and being together again and celebrating something, because in general it is gonna be a great week for you, my dear Aries. Lots of happy feelings, lots of happy emotions. You are with the people whom you can trust and they bring you this nice and warm feelings. They bring you this feeling of safety and security. So that's why it is very important to be around the right people this week. So be very attentive to with whom you communicate. Are those your true friends? Can you rely on them? Can you trust them or not? And in general, it is again a good week for celebrations, going out somewhere, meeting new people. But first of all, before even meeting new people, you do need to spend more time with your close people, your friends. This is not about relatives. This is not about family. This is about friendship, and it's about also, as you can see, girls. It's about friendship with the girls, with the women. Be around them and they can help you a lot this week. They can bring you clarity, as I've said before. They can help you in some situations. They can provide you with some answers and advice. So just in general, it's great to be around them, work with them, create some projects with women this week. It is also about relationships with your mom, with your sisters, with your aunties, with your wife, with yours, like in general with women. So this week it is about interactions with women, as they can help you a lot this week. So my dear Aries, it's gonna be a wonderful week for you. Finally, end of the month looks very promising for you. But again, this is all around friends, and it's all about people you can trust and spend more time with them. This is very important because all this nice and happy feelings are gonna come from these people. Without them, it's not gonna be the week is not going to be that amazing and great without them. So the key to the happy week, the key to success, the key to great and upside mood is around people, is your friendship and around your friendship. Okay. Next one we have Taurus. What should Taurus expect? For Taurus, we have Seven of Swords. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the Seven of Swords, it is a bit challenging week, I would say. It's kind of 50-50. There are still, it's not that bad and it's not like that great and full of opportunities week and lots of great things are going to come to. It's like 50-50, I would say. The key idea here, even when you look at the card, you can see that he is holding 5 swords, 4 in his in one hand and left hand, and 1 in another hand, and 2 are on the floor. And the key idea here is that you do have lots of things to carry with you. You do have lots of things to handle, lots of projects, lots of ideas, and you need to think outside of the box in order to get this 2 extra things. So it looks like this week it can be a bit overwhelming for you in terms of the things you have to do, projects, dealing with people, communicating with people. It can be all spheres of your life at the same time, dealing with your friendship, your relationships, romantic, family issues, career, projects, professional, money, business. Like it can be everything at the same time. But again, there are 2 other swords. Why I told you before it's like a 50-50 week, because those 2 swords are extra projects, extra new opportunities, and you can actually get this week something new, some new opportunities, some new maybe career growth perspectives as well. But as I told you also before, you need to be very creative. You do need to be maybe even innovative in the way you do the things and how you do the things. It is very important, because in order to get these 2 extra swords, like you don't have a place for them. So first of all, think maybe you can get rid of something. It's a good week to prioritize all your tasks and just in general analyze how everything is going. Can you get rid of something? Is it like all those 7 things, let's say that's what you truly want to do, everything at the same time? Or maybe you can pause some projects, or maybe you can get rid of some projects or things in your life, because you need to free up some space. There's not enough space to take all those extra opportunities. So meaning that something, yes, will be given to you this week, but whether or not you're gonna get that, it all depends on you. First of all, if you have a space, if you have capacity, do you have time? Do you have enough skills, enough experience? But first of all, time. And the second thing is that you do need to think outside of the box and find the ways how to get all those 2 projects and how to get those 2 opportunities. Maybe it can be a new client and you need to be very creative in the way you communicate with this client and provide, I don't know, outstanding report or project, a package, a selling package for this client in order to get this client. But like you should be using your non-standard tricks and skills in order to get this client. So it's something that like this week you will have to do something you are not usually doing on a regular basis. So something you need to find other ways around, think more in general this week, and that's the only way how you can get the client, let's say, or a new project, and let's say, and you do need to prioritize these things and find the place for all those extra projects and be able to handle everything. So that's kind of why it's 50-50 week, because at the same time, yes, it is challenging. You do have lots of things to carry on with you, but at the same time, some new opportunities and projects will be given to you, but it's not that easy to get them. And it's all again depends on you. If you put extra effort, if you actually want to get all those things, you do need to put a lot of effort. You do need to be able to get all of those things, but It only depends on you. But I believe in you, Taurus, but it's only on you whether or not you truly want them, and whether or not you want to get rid of something. So it's again about making decisions. It's again about making choices. Is it hard for you to make a choice? Is it hard for you to think outside of the box in non-standard way or not? Are you able to be flexible in your decision and choices or not? So see and look around all of those situations, okay? Next one we have Gemini. So what should Gemini expect? For Gemini, we have Wheel of Fortune. My dear Gemini, I think you've had it pretty recently. Wheel of Fortune, if I'm not mistaken. I think you had it a couple of weeks ago, but you had it like in the month of April, maybe the first week of April, but I do remember that it was. So Wheel of Fortune, first of all, it's a major arcana, right? All in general major arcanas. They are about life-changing events. They are about new opportunities, new things in your life. So that's why this week it is going to be very important to you and for you to look around, look to the people you meet, look to different introductions, communications, new opportunities, new things happening around, like little things and events, situations, because they all make the difference. They all make sense to you, and it's just like be more aware of whatever is happening around you. It's just in general about major arcanas. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, so fortune is gonna be given to you, my dear Gemini, this week, but it's not that easy to get this fortune. There are a couple of things you need to know in order to fully enjoy this week, in order to fully enjoy this fortune, which is gonna be given to you. So a couple of things. So the first things which is important is that you do need to be active. So you need this motion for this wheel. Let's say when we see a car, we need a motion for the wheel to actually move and start going and doing something, right? So the same idea here, you do need to be active in order for this wheel to have a motion and actually do something and produce this fortune. So be active, do not be lazy, do not procrastinate, just go and do the things, do not be afraid of anything. So lots of actions, it is very important. Execute everything, do not sit and do nothing. Like this week, it is not about sitting and waiting for this fortune to come. No, you actually need to do these things. You need to be active. You need to do different things. If you want to get a new job, go and apply, go and talk with people, go and message somebody, change your resume. So you need to make all those little things if you want to get something, if you actually want to get a fortune. That's the first thing. Next thing, which is important as well, is that you do need to do the things you truly enjoy doing. And you need to do the job you enjoy doing. So if you do not like your job, this week it is a week for a change. This week it is about enjoyment in whatever you do, in your job, in your career, in your projects, your hobbies as well, whatever you do in your free time. This week it's about enjoying the life and whatever is happening in your life. If you don't like something, please, my dear Gemini, this week it is time to change that. It is time to enjoy what you do. Like this is just another keyword. First of all, like first one was action and be active. Second one is to enjoyment. This is very important. Why? Let's imagine fortune comes to you, and fortune and luck, and they knock on the door and say, hi, we're here, we have some new opportunities, we have some new projects for you, some bonuses at work, this is your fortune, this is your chance to move forward and go up. And they come and they knock, but nobody is there. Why nobody is there? Because you are doing the wrong things. You are wasting your time and your resources doing the things you do not like doing. And when you do the things you don't like doing, you're just gonna miss your fortune. You're gonna miss your luck. That's why this week it is important to focus on the things you love doing, you enjoy doing. Just at least for this week, say bye to the things you hate in life and just fully enjoy this week, because enjoyment, it is important. I just gave you an example why it is important, because if you do the things you hate doing, fortune, you're not gonna get it, even by being active, even going and doing the things. But enjoyment, it is actually even more important than being active this week. You need to enjoy the things which are happening in your life and in your job, in your career, in whatever you do. Okay, so this is two things which are very important for this week. I would say key things you need to remember, my dear Gemini, for this week. Just right now, go and write it down. Being active and enjoying whatever is happening in your life, whatever you do in your life, enjoyment and actions. Okay, and if you do that, and if you focus on that, everything's going to be great. This week, it is a week for movements. It's actually a good week also to start any new projects, new processes. They're gonna bring lots of traction, and things will start moving. So if you want to start anything, so it's a good week to sign any new documents, agreements, launch a new project, or whatever. So like starting something, it is a good week for that. So do not be afraid. If you've been thinking about something and postponing for a long period of time, go ahead and do that. Okay, next one we have Cancer. And what should Cancer expect for the last week of April? For Cancer, we have 9 of Pentacles. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the 9 of Pentacles, we see a lady here with the grapes, so like grapes, if you could see it. And again, when it comes to the Pentacles are related to finances, related to your career, related to your money. And when it comes to 9 of Pentacles, it is a good week for your career. It is a good week for your business. It is a good week to collect everything, collect all your results, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been working towards for a long period of time. This week, it's about collecting the things, like getting all whatever you worked for a long period of time, getting the results, getting the bonuses, getting, I don't know, payments from your clients at the end of the month, or something like that. So it is a good week for finances. It's a good week for business. Like if you want to start your business, like starting something new, starting new projects, starting a new career as well, it is a great week for that, and I highly encourage you to do that. So the primary focus of this week, everything is around your personal growth, development in terms of your career, business, and finances. And it is actually a good week to catch and get all those opportunities. So do not miss all those opportunities. Be active. Start collecting the things and getting the things from everyone, whatever you do. Get all those opportunities. Grab them and grab, I don't know, the clients or the things which are around you, some projects, some new ideas, or whatever it can be. So it is a good week again for collecting all of that and focusing on your finances and focusing on your business. What is important this week is that you do need to work a lot on your behavior traits, on the negative behavior traits, and especially on the egocentric and selfish behavior, because sometimes like you can be a bit too selfish and like collecting everything. This is for me, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, and you don't really think about other people. You don't really think about your colleagues, about other team members who actually put a lot of effort in the same project as you are. So I want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on your behavior, and I want you to just analyze, how do you work with people? How do you work in a team? How do you work with other team members? Are you always a leader, or you don't want to be a leader, you prefer to follow? So it's like, it's a lot again about work in your position in your team and your job place. How do you feel? How do you feel around other people? Are you willing to work together, or you always want to work independently? And this week it's about really not about yourself only. It's not about individual work. It's not about independent work. It's also a week especially working with other people and dealing with other people, navigating with other people, communicating, finding out how to work together, negotiating the things. And so that's going to be even better for you rather than doing and getting everything by yourself and being alone in whatever you do this week. So that's why, again, it's a wonderful week for your work, for your career, but do not focus on yourself only. Work with other people, share some things with other people, so do not be afraid to do that. Share some skills, share some knowledge, share some results, what you've got with other team members, and work on your negative behavior traits. Look at your egocentric, selfish behavior. Is it actually a thing for you or not? Look with the open and wide eyes and see it from the real picture, because sometimes you may miss it. Sometimes your expectations are too high about whatever is happening. You need to be a little bit down, okay? So pay attention to that, my dear Cancer. And next one we have Leo. So what should Leo expect? For Leo, we have the World. That's how it looks, the major arcana number 21. So again, when it comes to the major arcanas, all major arcanas, they are life-changing, they are very important. So pay attention to the people around you, events, situations, things which are happening, all the little things and details, they are important. So this week, so be more aware about whatever is happening around you. So when it comes to the World, when it comes to the 21st major arcana, first of all, it is a good week. It is a nice week. It is a week about feeling of harmony, feeling of peace inside of you. And it's not like an active peace and harmony and happiness, because when it comes, let's say, to the activity, we have the Sun, that 19th energy. But when we talk about 21st, it's about feeling of happiness and enjoyment, but it's like it's quiet peace time. Like it's a calm times, but with nice and positive times. So it's not like super active, but it's calm and nice. When it comes to this energy, so it's a good week for traveling. It's a good week for meeting with new people, doing and working with people from all over the world, like global things, going on business trips to different countries, to different cities, meeting with people from all over the world, as I've said before. It's like working with international companies. It's a good week actually to do if you are like an immigrant, if you apply for immigration. It's a good week for that as well. It's a good week just to get all the documents and everything sorted out. And it's just like in general, when it comes to all spheres of your life, everything is great. This week, it's a great week when it comes to relationships, to business, to work. Everything is good, everything is stable, without any like significant changes, but it's a happy week. Maybe you're gonna get a great results at work, some new clients, opportunities, as I've told you before, international clients, working with some different companies, like globally, on a global level, going somewhere, traveling somewhere. If you've been thinking to move to a different place, that's also a good week for that. The only thing I would say to you, my dear Leo, what's important for this week is to keep the balance between material and spiritual sides. Just make sure that everything is balanced out. So do not go too far and deep into the material things in your life, and do not go too far and deep into spirituality in your life. So everything should be equally and should be everything balanced out. So this kind of one of my main advice for you, I would say, this week, if you haven't been into the spiritual world, if you have never done anything like, let's say, even meditations, it's a good week to do that, to give it a try. And if you've been too into that, maybe this week it's actually a good week and better for you to focus on the material aspects and how you can earn and generate more money, let's say. But it's like it should be equally this week, both material and spiritual worlds, they should be equally within this week. Another idea here is that you see there is kind of a frame here, and she is trying to break it. She's trying to break this frame. So I want you to like broaden all the boundaries, whatever you do in your life. Maybe expand your services to a different level, maybe expand and start new career, maybe new skills. I want you to start expanding. I want you to start expanding your boundaries, whatever you do, your limits. Maybe you've been within the comfort zone, and this week it is actually a good week to finally step out of your comfort zone, explore. Like it's a good week to see a bigger picture. It's a good week to do more, expand, develop and grow. So it's like more like growing, developing, exploring different things. So it's a good week for that. And so do not be afraid to leave your comfort zone, because this week it's the place where you're gonna get more results. You're gonna get a success, and everything is good. It's a great week for you. So do not be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Things you maybe wanted to do for a long period of time, but you've been too scared to do. This week it's a good to give it a try and do so. So do not be afraid of anything this week, and do not be afraid to break this wall, I would say, and go and do the things. It's your great week. Everything is great. Everything is positive. Just take this opportunity, take this week, fully enjoy it. But just again, embrace yourself. And it's time to get rid of all those limits. Maybe you have lots of limiting beliefs inside of you. Maybe you're not too confident and you cannot do something, and you cannot break this wall. But it's like this week it's about breaking it. It's about freedom. It's about exploring and going out of your comfort zone, expanding maybe even your comfort zone. Okay, next one we have Virgo. So what should Virgo expect for the last week of April? For Virgo, we have Seven of Pentacles. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think last week was Seven of Pentacles for Virgo. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can be wrong, but I think last week for Virgo was also Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, interesting week again when it comes to the Pentacles. Everything related to finances, everything related to money, and when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles, you can see here that he has the Pentacles, he has some resources, he has some money, and he can go and technically get it. He has all the tools, and he has just everything is just in front of him, and he can go and get it. But he is standing and he is not making any actions. He is standing and looking at all those pentacles, and he's not getting them. He has again all the tools, but he's not getting them. Why? Because something is bothering you. Like it's a pause. This week it is about pausing. It is about analyzing your job, whatever you do. The problem here is that you don't like it. You do not enjoy it. And this week you will probably have to do the things you do not like doing in your life. Some tasks at work, maybe in general you enjoy your job, but let's say it's end of the month and you need to submit a monthly report, and you hate doing that. So, but you sort of have to do it because you cannot avoid that. It's a part of your job. So this week, my dear Virgos, you will have to do the things you do not like doing, but you sort of have to. There is no way how you can avoid that. That's why he is kind of looking at all those pentacles. He doesn't have a desire to do that. He doesn't want to do that, and he is looking and he's like, oh God, I have to do that, but I don't want to do that. That's why he's not making any actions. He's kind of paused because he doesn't enjoy that. So if you feel like that, my dear Virgos, I want you to look at your job. Is it just one part of your job? Is it like one thing that you have to do it and that's it, and the rest you enjoy the rest of your job? Or is it in general you hate your job? Is it in general that you do not like it? You don't like whatever's happening in your life in terms of career, in terms of the fulfillment, whatever you do, it's a sign to analyze it. Why it is also a pause. It's a good to have it. It's a good to analyze whatever is happening in your life, whatever in terms of the career, in terms of your direction, where you want to go. How do you want to get all those pentacles? How you will do the things. And so focus on that and analyze, and take this time. Actually take this time to analyze how you do these things and whether or not you want to continue doing that. Maybe after this week you will find out that it is about my job. Like in general, I hate my job. And you can make a decision that you want to quit your job, you want to change your job, or you want to start looking for something else. But you need to kind of analyze that. You need to understand that. You need to observe, and you need to see. That's why you need this pause to listen to yourself more, because right now you may feel a little bit lost and all over the place, or you may be too into your job. You don't have a chance to pause and analyze the things. You're rushing, you're doing the things that active. But have you had a time when you actually paused for a second, for a minute, and asked yourself, do I like it? Do I enjoy it in my life? Is it what I want to do for the next couple of years in my life or not? So ask all those questions. It can be a bit challenging and tricky week, because again, you have to do the things you don't like doing. Who's gonna like it? Who's gonna like this when you do the things you don't really want to do? Nobody's gonna like that. So that's why you may feel some pressure, you may feel some conflicts inside of you, because you do need to do the things you are not really enjoy doing. But take this time also to analyze your job, whatever you do, because it can be a life-changing for you. This decision can be a life-changing for you, and this decision can actually make you happy. And I want you to be happy. And for the next, we have not 7 pentacles but 8 when it's like we are enjoying our work. Next one, we have Libras. Libra, what should Libra expect for the last week of April? Libra, we have the moon. The moon. The major kind of number 18. It is a beautiful card. But it's a beautiful card, but it's not beautiful in a nice week. It is again major arcana. Major arcanas, they're all life-changing. So please pay attention to little details, nuances, whatever is happening around you, people you meet, opportunities, situations, events, whatever is happening this week, because it all makes sense. It is all important. So be more aware about whatever is happening around you. When it comes to the moon, why it's a challenging week? The moon. The moon, when we see the moon in the nighttime, right? It's dark in the nighttime, and not everyone can see these things in nighttime. It's a bit challenging for us to navigate in the nighttime, to know the things, whatever is happening. So that's how you're gonna feel this week. You don't know what to do, how to do. You may feel a little bit lost because of the events, whatever is happening around. They may kind of drive you crazy. Lots of uncertainty can happen. But another idea here is that this week it is everything about that people may lie to you and people may trick you. Or you can do that to other people too. But first of all, if we say about other people, I want you to be very careful with people in general this week. Do not trust anybody this week. This is very important. I want you to trust only people you can trust. You're like super close friends. You can sure in them. You can trust them. They've been through all the difficult situations and times with you. If you cannot trust this person 1000%, so do not even share anything with this person, okay? Because some people may lie. They may lie to your face. They may trick you. So please do not trust other people. Do not rely on other people this week. Double check everything. If person is saying something to you, do not rely all your actions and decisions based on whatever this person have just told you, because it can be wrong. It can be a lie. So please Make your own choices and decisions. Do not listen to whatever other people say. Double check everything, making sure that everything is right, everything is correct and legal too when it comes to the moon. So please be very careful. Let's say when it comes to the fraud as well, some, I don't know, frauds comes, like phone calls comes, they may call you, and so just do not listen to them, do not listen to anybody. Make sure that you know those people. Make sure that when you share some information with a person, that this person isn't gonna go and do something behind your back, because people can do lots of things behind your back this week. Okay, so just be very careful, my dear Libras, this week. At the same time, as I've told you, it can be you who may trick and lie to other people, so that's why do not do that at all. The more you do that, the more you're gonna get it back. So in order not to get anything bad back, just do not even do that. Be honest with other people. Say the things you only know that those are truths and you 100% sure in that and you can rely on that. So don't try to trick and lie to other people, because again, you will get it back. Why getting it back? Because as I've told you before, the moon is about all the darkness and night times, and they are about fears. The moon is about fears. And the more you do something this week negative and bad, and at the same time, the more you're afraid of something this week, the more of it you're gonna get. All your thoughts, all your words, and all your actions can quickly become and turn to the reality. Your thoughts, especially if you think about something, especially negative, it quickly can become the reality. You are afraid of something, you keep on telling yourself every day, I don't trust my boyfriend, let's say, he's gonna cheat on me, I don't trust. The more you think about it, the more, even if it never happened, the more you think about it, the more you're afraid of it, the higher chance that it's actually going to happen. Not maybe within this week in particular, but in the future. So please, control all your thoughts, control all your words, whatever you say and whatever you think. It is very important, because whatever you are afraid, it's going to become and turn into the reality within maybe this week, or maybe a week later, or within the months. Okay, so that's why it is very important this week to work on your fears. Please do not let your fears take over. Do not let this darkness and negative things and dark times take over you, because night can be a tricky. We don't know what can happen during the night. We don't see the whole picture. We don't see people in the nighttime who are hiding. So night, it is tricky. So just be more aware about whatever is around you. Just be very careful with people. Do not rely, double check everything. If you work with a person, let's say it's a business partner, and he said something to you that he's gonna do that, or he promised something, ask for a written confirmation, right? Ask for a contract, sign a contract with this person. So just do not rely on the words only. You do need all the proof, because everything can happen within this week. So be very aware about whatever is happening around you, and listen and see and observe. And again, do not try to lie, and look at the environment. So do not let people you're not sure about, you're not confident about them, into whatever's happening in your life. Do not share with them anything if you do not trust them. This is very important, because I want you to avoid getting into trouble, because there is a high chance of getting into trouble this week, like having some negative consequences of your actions and your thoughts. So please, my dear Libras, be very careful this week. It is important. Next one, we have Scorpio. So what should Scorpio expect? For Scorpio, we have Ace of Wands. That's how it looks. I'm trying to move it so you see all the sparkles. So when it comes to the Ace of Wands, it is a week of some new opportunities when it comes to your work, to your talents, to your skills. It is a good week to try something new. It's a good week to gain new skills, gain new experience, showing off your talents and actually exploring your talents and finding your passion, whatever you enjoy doing. It's kind of a week to embrace yourself and do the things you've been wanting to do for a long period of time. Again, gaining new skills, maybe learning something new, but it's about creativity as well, creating some new projects. Maybe you've been thinking about them for a long period of time. Maybe you wanted to take some arts classes for a long period of time. Everything when it comes to creativity, to art, this is also a great week to express yourself in all those fields and spheres, and it would be great for you to actually do that, because it's going to help you to gain more energy, to gain more clarity, maybe even relax, recharge if you've been struggling. It can help you mentally, emotionally, and physically as well if you focus on embracing yourself on art, on the creative side, showing your talents, trying something new. So please do that within this week, my dear Scorpios. And it is actually a great time to start anything new, start any new projects, start any new opportunities, it's in general a great time for new beginnings. It's kind of a great week for everything new in your life, new stage in your life, new beginnings, maybe moving to a new place, starting a new job, starting a new project, starting, I don't know, blogging, YouTube channel, like starting everything new, and like just in general it's starting and beginning something. It's a great week for that. If you've been postponing lots of things, if you've been postponing some projects, some ideas, this is a great week for execution. It's a great week for a start, because it's gonna be it's gonna get a great results for a long-term perspective. It's just like in general a great energy and a great week to do that. So that's why do not be afraid of anything. Your path for new projects, for new stages in your life is open this week. It's going to be open, so do not miss this opportunity. Go and use it if you wanted to start something, if you wanted a new project, new life, even new things in your life. Go and do that. You have the wand, and you can actually go and express yourself. Go and do that. Do not be afraid of anything. Again, this week, please do not postpone anything. Do not be lazy this week. Actually use this week, because it's not always like that. It's your lucky and great week to do the things and showing you off your talents, and again being creative, artful, playful. So just go and do the things. Just do not be afraid of anything. Do not listen to anybody, whatever other people are gonna say, think. Just do what you want. Just do what you like and fully enjoy this week. Have this passion inside of you. Maybe you're passionate about something in your life, but you've been too scared to do that. You lack of confidence. You lack of some, I don't know, you depend on other people's opinions, what they're gonna think about you actually going and trying that. Do not listen, go and try. Go and do it, okay? That's why, my dear Scorpios, please be active, be very active. And if you have a thing that you've been postponing for a long period of time, this is a week to execute. This is a week to work on it and continue doing these things and starting these things. So, my dear Scorpios, please go. Go and do not be afraid of anything, okay? Next one, we have Sagittarius. So what should Sagittarius expect? For Sagittarius, we have 10 of Pentacles. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles, Pentacles, they are related to finances, they're related to career, they're related to money and new opportunities, and here we have 10 of Pentacles. So the key idea, first of all, before even money and career, the key idea, the first and main idea and keyword for this week is your family and everything around your family. You can see it here. And spend more time with your family. If you haven't been in touch with your family for a long period of time, go and meet with them. If you cannot meet them, give them a call, FaceTime, whatever it can be. But I want you to pay more attention to your family. Ask if they need help. Ask if they need something from you. Just ask. And you shouldn't be afraid to ask them for help if you need something. So if you actually need something this week, the primary thing and the primary place you should go for advice and seek for advice is your family. Your family can bring you lots of clarity this week. They can help you a lot in your projects and whatever you do in life. Maybe you're struggling right now. Go to your family. Your family is going to help you with everything, and they can give you the advice and they can support you in whatever you are doing. But be around your family more, and the family should be number one priority for you this week. Please focus on it. It is very important. Another side, because I told you that Pentacles are related to career and money, it's in general a good week for work, for career, for some processes, but where you will see this progress and how you can get the progress and the success out of your work and your career, your family. Your family can bring you some contact, some network. Maybe your family has a network. Maybe you or some of your family members, they do have experience in the field in which you are working right now, and they can give you advice and they can help you with developing some skills. So if you actually this week have a problem at your work related to a career, how to personal growth development, like career growth development, if you have problems, go to your family. All the answers and all the help is within your family. It's there. They can help you with everything. Maybe your parents, they've had their business for a long period of time, but you've never asked them for advice, and now you are planning to open your business. Go and talk to your parents. They've had an experience with that, and they can help you with that. Ask. So the answers are closer than you think. All the answers and all the help, they are within your family. And maybe if you need, let's say you're starting a new project and you do need starting capital, and your family can help you with that. Your family can give you some money to start, and they can help you with a business plan and how you can grow and how you can develop, how to get clients. Your family will help you. So again, everything is connected. Why I told you that the family is number one thing, because everything is connected to the family. Everything within this week, all the results and all the answers you're gonna find from the family. They will help you with everything. So communication with the family, networking with the family, building relationships with the family, it is your number one priority for this week. And again, if you struggle with your career, it's first of all, because Pentacles, they are about career and finances, right? So if you struggle with your career, your business, and you need some business advice, work advice, career advice, your family. Do not ask your friend, do not ask your partner, your family. Okay, that should be number one place to go to get all the answers. Next one, we have Capricorn. So what should Capricorn expect? For Capricorn, we have Ace of Wands. That's how it looks. That's a beautiful card. So when it comes to the Ace of Wands, this is a week for new beginnings. I would say this is in general, it's such a great week to start anything, to begin anything. It can be any sphere of your life, but first of all, of course, related to your work, to your career, to your business. So it is a great week for doing the things and starting the processes. If you've been postponing something for a long period of time, do that this week. This week, it is a great week for that. Lots of things will start moving, things will start developing, and you can get lots of great results, and your projects can be very successful, but you do need to start. Starting these things, it is a great week and positive week for that. Please use all those opportunities within this week. And this is also a good week for embracing yourself. It's a good week to doing something creative, and in general being very creative, artful, creating new ideas, creating new projects. starting, I said it before, starting something new. I don't know, maybe you've been postponing to start your social media blog, Instagram, YouTube. This is a good week to do that. This is a good week to create a plan. This is a good week to create a page, create your YouTube channel, film a new video. Just like go and do that, because this is a great week. It's a great energy. You have this great energy for the beginnings and starting these things this week. So do not be afraid and stop postponing these things. There's no better time than right now. There's no better time than this week to start, to begin something in your life, new life. It's kind of a new life, new stage in your life. Even if you've been wanting to move to a new place, go for it. If you wanted to start a new job, go for it. Like everything new relationships, I don't start romantic relationships, go for it this week. So just like start something new, start a new stage in your life, new opportunities, new projects, meet new people. So do not be afraid of anything and use this week. This is kind of a great, again, opportunity for you. It's a great energy for this week, and I don't want you to miss it. Please just go grab it and do it, okay? Do not be afraid and stop postponing it. Stop thinking what other people are gonna think and say about you. Don't care about it. If you want to do something, do it. Don't think about end result. Don't think about what's gonna be, how it's gonna be. Just start. At least start. You're gonna figure it out later on, but at least start. Start something this week. You will think about it later, you will plan it later, you will create a business plan later, but at least make this step to start. You've been wanting to change your job for a while, and this week it is about making this extra step. I'm not saying even like getting a new job offer within this week, but it's a week like at least starting your job search, creating your resume, like just at least make this little step to start this change in your life. It is very important, okay? To remember that, my dear Capricorns. Next one we have Aquarius. So what should Aquarius expect? For Aquarius, we have Two of Cups. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the Two of Cups, Cups, they are all about feelings, they are about emotions, how we feel, how we express our emotions. And it is a week about other people. We have Two Cups. It's not only about you, it's about other people. So this week it is a good week to unite and work with other people. You will get better results by uniting and doing projects with other people. This is a week not about being by yourself and doing the things by yourself. It's not a week about being lonely. It is about building relationships with other people, not only romantic relationships. Of course, it is a great week for romantic relationships in general. If you are within the relationships, it's a great week for that in general. So, and if you are not, it's a good week to start. But I'm talking not only about romantic, I'm talking about family, relatives, business relationships. So it can be everything, your friendship as well, just in general, building the relationships and networking with other people. It is very important this week, and other people can bring you great results. Working with them, you can get a better results. And so if you do not have anybody right now, maybe you are doing a business project by yourself, I highly encourage you, for example, to find maybe a partner, find an assistant, find a person with whom you would work, person with whom you would execute this project together. So this is kind of a sign for you that do not do that by yourself. This week, do not do anything by yourself. That is about two people, maybe two, maybe more, but it's usually about extra partners. So it's like you and one more person. And like do that. Unite with people, work with people. build relationships, build communications, network. So do not be afraid of that, and go and do lots of things and projects with other people. And again, you're gonna get better results, you're gonna be happy with the results, and your business gonna be more successful if they are other people involved into it. This is kind of the most important thing I want you to remember this week, my dear Aquarius. Relationships with other people, communication with other people, uniting with other people, doing something together are all the key things for you this week. Okay, last but not least, we have Pisces. So what should Pisces expect? For Pisces, we have the World, the major arcana number 21. When it comes to the World, when it comes to in general to the major arcanas, all major arcanas, they are about life-changing things in your life, meeting some people, some events, like people in different event situations. Like pay attention to all the little things, whatever is happening around you, little details, little nuances. They are important and they do make sense to you, so just be more aware about whatever is happening around you within this week. When it comes to the World, it is a great week to go traveling, go to different business trips, go to different city, different country even, just like in general, working on the global level, maybe working with the people from different countries, from different nationalities, worldwide services, like having a team with the people from all over the world. So this is kind of a week about it's a world, right? So like thinking more on a global scale and a global level this week, it is very important. In general, the World, it is a very nice card. Like you're feeling of harmony, you're feeling of peace and happiness, and it's kind of a calm peace and happiness. If, for example, we have the Sun, 19th energy, it is happy feelings, but it's very active, like too much. But 21st energy, the World, it is about peace and like quiet happiness. You are happy, but everything is quiet without like crazy activity, but you are happy, you are enjoying it. So that's why overall, when it comes to all spheres of your life this week, it is a very nice card. It is a very nice week, and it's a great week for all spheres of your life: business, career, health, relationships, everything related to family. So it's just like it's a great week for everything. What's important here is that when you look at the card, you can see that there's like kind of a frame and a wall she's kind of trying to push. So that's why I want you to think, first of all, more global, on a global scale. As I've told you before, I want you to expand. If you have a business, like let's say right now in one city only, it would be great to expand and work on how you can expand to a different city, how you can expand your services worldwide. Maybe your product is shipped right now in Canada only, but you can start working how you can expand to US, or maybe to Europe. So just like it's a great week to expand. It's a great week to move all those boundaries, to move all those walls and make something bigger. Think on a bigger scale, think on a bigger picture. So do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Break all of those limits. Maybe you have lots of limiting beliefs, maybe you're not confident in yourself. Break them, break this wall. That's a week to break this wall and actually to expand, actually to go beyond what you have right now. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, maybe even expand your comfort zone. Don't step out, maybe expand your comfort zone. Do the things you haven't done before in your life. Go and try it. So do not be afraid of that. You've been always scared to get like some clients because of certain things, but now go and try it. Expand your skills, expand your knowledge, whatever you do. So it's kind of the week to see these things on a broader picture, on a broader scale. Like be, again, it's like it's a global, it's a world, right? Thinking bigger this week, it is very important. So do not be afraid of anything this week. Expand, embrace yourself, and break all the walls, break all the boundaries, break all those limiting beliefs, the things which are stopping you right now in your life, which stop you from executing, which stop you from achieving the success and results. Break them, break the wall, and go and do it. It's a great week, and great week for all your projects, for all your spheres, again, as I've told you before, all spheres of your life. So don't be afraid of anything. Use this opportunity, use this week to make it bigger. Make this picture of whatever you do in life, make it bigger, expand. There's like a key word would say, like expanding as well, and working with different people worldwide, for example. But that was it for my weekly tarot forecast and advice. I could see that last week of April, it's actually a great week for everyone. I remember that the first week of April was a bit challenging, April has been challenging for many people and for many zodiac signs. But the last week of April, it's such a nice week. There are like some still zodiac signs which are still a little bit of struggling, but in majority, the whole picture, it is actually great. Last week of April, it is great for many people. So enjoy, lots of opportunities in general will be given to people. Please enjoy it, embrace yourself. Do not be afraid of anything. And thank you everyone again for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you need your personalized tarot reading or monthly, weekly forecasts, follow all the links below. Go to my website, lizaspirit.com, or reach me out on my Instagram, liza.spirit. So I will be happy to answer all your questions and help you to deal with all your situations and things which are happening in your life. Okay, thank you again everyone for watching. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye bye.